Move.
Hey, what's up?
Hiya.
Hiya. What you got there? You wanna... Ooh, you're visibly cold.
You want to warm up?
Hush. Don't be nasty.
I wasn't being nasty. I was just talking.
Why are you gonna drink old coffee?
It's from this morning.
From this morning. What time is it now? Oh, who had food?
We did?
What was it? Oh, that was from this morning at Cracker Barrel. Okay.
Correct.
Alright. No problem, man. Have a seat.
Just a minute.
Are you making me wait on you?
No, I am not. I'm just trying to get arranged so I can do what I got to do. See what I mean? See what I mean?
You are such a weirdo. Oh my gosh. So, alright. Here, hold on to this for a second. Okay, so YouTube fam, we just came from seeing this movie, Abduction, it was directed by John Singleton. Jeffrey, oh my gosh, you just messed that up. Dang.
See,
Boy,
you got me preoccupied to the point that I thought...
If you just let me do it for you, I'll do it for you. Alright, so we just came from seeing this movie directed by John Singleton called Abduction. It was starring Matt Lautner, or is it Lautner?
Lautner.
Okay, Lautner. And some other mildly known people. One of them, what's the lady from Aliens? What was her name?
Sigourney Weaver.
Sigourney Weaver. Yeah, it was good to see her in that, though.
Yeah.
I was always a big fan of hers. I especially liked her in that movie she played in with Jamie Lee Curtis. And what was the name of it? Where did we watch that on Netflix or did we go see that in the movie?
Sigourney
the
Weaver?
movie was Sigourney Weaver and Jamie Lee Curtis. I think that was on Netflix. Anyway, what was I saying?
You were just talking about
okay, so we went to go.
And actresses.
We went to go see this movie, Abduction. Okay, here's how it started. For Maya's birthday, we took her boyfriend, my niece and her best friend, my mother, me, and Jeffrey. We all, and my son Elisha. He went to get, they went to see Abduction. We went to see Real Steel. Now, according to them, their movie was better than ours. But I have to tell y'all, Real Steel had to be the best movie I've seen in like a long time.
Good action.
It was good action, good acting, even the little
good
kid.
Plot. Yeah.
Good plot. It was awesome. So the kids were saying that basically their movie was better than ours, and we were like, no, our movie was better than yours, So this time around,
to me, I thought it was more like a Rock'em Sock'em Rocky.
Well, I'm gonna let you have your chance. I just want to do my review
bad.
first. Thank you.
I'll stay in the limelight.
Anywho, so we decided that this weekend we were gonna go see Abduction. I mean, since the kids were raving about it, it was awesome. And well, okay, no, that's not how it happened. That's why I picked up on the preview because of what they said.
The quarter did it.
Okay, the quarter did. Okay. All right. Yeah. Okay, we were decided in between The Rise of the Planet of the Apes, Fright Night, Abduction, and Crazy Stupid Love.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, those are the 4 movies. We narrowed them down to 2 because Jeffrey didn't want to see The Rise of the Planet of the Apes, although I wanted to see it, but that's okay.
You can take your mom. And
the other movie, so it was between, and Fright Night he didn't want to see. So it was between Crazy Stupid Love and Abduction. Now, I know y'all know which one I wanted to see. But we decided to let the quarter decide. So, Jeffrey got a quarter. I let him call it. He said heads, Abduction, tails,
Stupid Love.
Crazy Stupid Love. So I flipped it. Bam! Okay. Landed heads up.
But she had a chance to go 2 out of 3, but she refused.
I didn't refuse. You didn't say do 2 out of 3. Don't lie.
That's always knowing. That's always known.
Boy, please. So anyway, so Abduction 1, and we went and saw this movie. People, I wanted to fall asleep so bad. The only thing that was decent about this movie was the action. The action was, it made the whole movie because the acting itself, I hate to say it, but, and you know, and Jeffrey was like, well, that Lautner kid was in that Twilight movie you like. And I said, yeah, but I mean, he only had a couple of small parts. It wasn't like he was the star of the movie, you know. So now he had his own movie that he starred in, and I was just like, oh my. It was painful to watch his acting. It was painful to watch him engage with this girl who actually had more talent than he did. Not by much, but yeah. It was painful to watch. I wanted to walk out halfway through, but it's just something about the plot that had me wanting to see what happened at the end. Okay, so we stayed and watched it, and y'all,
I'm just
so
glad it's not to
disappointed.
be
Okay,
continued.
I'm gonna let you do your what you thought of the movie, but that's what I thought of the movie. It sucked. Okay, sucked big time. Okay, Jeffrey, here you go.
Well, Mr. Lautner, to me, he reminds me of a 16-year-old Lou Ferrigno.
Wait a minute, say that again. I think I was covering that. What's his name again? Matthew Lautner? No, Taylor Lautner.
Taylor Lautner.
He reminds you of who?
A 16-year-old Lou Ferrigno. Got that big brow and a stuffy nose there, and I'm just waiting to turn green one of these days, but whatever. I mean, yeah, the only real good parts there were the action scenes, and that's about it. And there were parts in the movie that you could tell they were kind of subpar, especially when they were filming them when they were in the vehicle. And I was watching and thought, what happened to the camera? And it looked really hazy.
Yeah, and on top of that, like all the close-ups. What was with all the close-ups? I'm like, you know, we understand that he's a good-looking kid, and you know, they're supposed to be the and the thing about it is, I really, I can understand their, you know, the type of people they were going for to watch this movie, because this is definitely not a movie for adults.
It's kids.
This is that, and I think that's why my kids enjoyed it.
And originally, I thought that show Abduction would be of the Bourne Identity series.
Like a
Completely
teenage
wrong.
version.
Completely wrong.
Yeah.
Yeah. I mean, if I had a chance, I'd watch all the Bourne shows before I watch this again. It's a one-time shot, and yeah, you're gonna waste your money one time, but at least you learn that this is one you're not gonna buy on DVD.
No, I definitely would not buy this on DVD.
No.
It's horrible. It sucked.
But like I said, the only thing really good about it was the action scenes. That's about it.
Well, I'm glad they didn't put it in a big theater. They put it in a little theater, so, you know.
They knew why.
Yeah.
So, if I was to give it a thumbs up or a thumbs down, it would be a thumbs down.
And hold on. And here's the thing about this. Okay, we were looking at, see, when you go to MoviePhone.com, they give you the critics view and then they give you the public view. And the other movies that we were watching, like the highest rated one by the public was
that was
no. Crazy Stupid Love
had 90.
was. Would you listen to me? Goodness. I don't want to do this anymore. No, I'm just joking. Okay. The public view was something, but the critic view was 68%. The one on Abduction was only 25%. I should have known. I should have known. I should have known. But yeah, so they give you the critic view and then they give you the public view. And the public view rated it like 80-something%, 84%, and then the critic was like 25%.
So I guess my option right now is I'm liking a trading series.
What do you mean? Yeah.
I picked this one movie here, which is wrong. It wasn't that great a movie, so now I've lost 2 top picks for the next couple of months. So the next movies we have to watch will be Erica's choices, because my choice was not obviously up to
Okay,
par.
but let's be real with it. When I pick movies, I pick good ones, Jeffrey. I pick ones that either, depending on what kind of mood we're in, whether it's comedy, romance, drama, action, horror, whatever. I always pick the good ones.
And I
And
always
every time, Jeffrey, you always pick a sucky movie.
I guess I'm not good at picking movies now, aren't I?
No, you're not.
I go what I see, not how I feel. Whereas you go the opposite way around.
But it's not. It's like when you pick a movie, it has to do with the overall idea of the movie, not just the action scenes in the previews. It's like the overall idea. I mean, is this a good idea for a movie, or is it, you know? And they actually had a good plot. It was just the acting, man. When they weren't fighting or when they weren't, you know, it was like, ugh. Anyway, okay, that's long enough for. But yeah, I know this is too long, so we're gonna do something else.